A group is recognizing Wicksburg Elementary School for creating an inclusive environment to improve the learning experience of deaf students.
At Wicksburg Elementary School, you may notice that with the everyday language teachers use, there is sign language, as is the case for Tsunade Hedstrom. She inspired a group of teachers to spearhead an effort toward inclusivity.
Not every student is the same. Not everybody is born with the same gifts or talents or skills, and they're realizing that this is a world there's a lot of different people, and it's being kind to different people. It's learning how to let just everybody, become, everybody feel welcome. That's one of the biggest gains I have seen. The way what got the ball rolling is, I remember I was sitting in my office. It was the end of the 21-22 school year, and I remember Miss Adams and Miss Quincy, they both came into my office, and they just felt like, I think the teachers wanted to help Tsunade, but they just were lacking skills. And they just came to my office asking, hey, can we reach out to the AIDB and see if they have some trainings that they could provide our teachers so we can do a better job. The teachers want to help Tsunade, but they just lack the skills to do it. And I, of course, was like, go for it. And that got the ball rolling. And since they received that training before school started for the 22-23 school year, it's like they opened up a can of worms, because it's since then it just has grown and grown and grown. So I give all the credit to the teachers at this school. They wanted to better educate Tsunade, and they found resources and tools so that they could be achieved.
One of the biggest takeaways I had was the fact that inclusive teaching, how easy and simple it can be. It could be as simple as providing some visuals that are posted on the wall. It could be as simple as providing visuals on a board for teaching instruction. It suddenly makes that student feel included, and then makes them feel like, hey, this is my school. There's a bulletin board with my language on it.
When I see these posters, they're for deaf, and I see those pictures, I feel so happy. It really, really gives me a boost. When I saw her start to really feel a part of things, there were a couple of years where we didn't know exactly what we were doing. We needed the training, and this came as she was going into her 5th grade year. That's when we had our first official training class with Miss Kim and Kat. And I saw the eagerness, the want to of those teachers. I saw them absorbing and taking in what it really meant to be deaf, what that experience would be like for her.
I would say one of the first things that I did was contact AIDB. They have been a great resource for getting the school and Tsunade what she needs. Tsunade has grown leaps and bounds. She has way surpassed all of us at home in her signing. She has made great strides in all of her work at school. Very well in math. Her scores have come up pretty much across the board in everything. Everyone has just been wonderful.
One way that we incorporated ASL into my reading lessons was to include some type of sign, whether it go along with the vocabulary or it go along with the skill that we're teaching. But we included some type of ASL sign. We would teach the class the sign. We would use it in poetry. I mean, any way that I could bring in ASL to my lessons, I tried my best to.
how am I going to get this concept across? It's what visual aid can I use? What could I put on the board? What picture could I show? But more importantly, the whole main takeaway that really impacted me the most was, this is your student. This is not the interpreter student. This is not the team's student. This is your student.
AIDB outreach logo. Photo of Tsunade and teacher Sarah Enfinger. Photo of Tsunade dressed up as Toto. Photo of Tsunade dressed up as Tinkerbell, posing with mom and other students and faculty.